Hello and welcome to the Daily Millwall for Thursday, 31st of August 2023. Today is the day before transfer window closes. It closes tomorrow, I believe, 11 p.m. And would you believe it? Would you believe it? The clickbait sites are out and they're clickbaiting like crazy, linking us with. We've been linked with 3 players in today's news. So, before we get to that, is there any truth in it? Well, there may be. This is from londonnewsonline.co.uk, South London Press's online website. Millwall boss still hoping for more transfer activity before tomorrow's window deadline. So then we may be signing some more people. So Rowett is hoping that Millwall might still be able to add one more sign, just one more signing, and that will do it. That will improve everything. Before Friday's 11 p.m. deadline for the summer transfer window, Lions made 6 signings with Arsenal only Brooke Norton-Cuffy joining at the end of last week. Millwall secured centre-back Jake Coop on a new long-term contract, and Rowett admits that the closure of the window means an end to the noise and speculation that comes during the trading period. It's always good to concentrate on the squad you've got, the Millwall boss told the South London Press when asked if there is relief when the deadline passes. Of course you want the squad to be as well covered as possible and to have as much depth as possible. In an ideal world, I would like to add another player if I could, but I'm also aware we have to work within the parameters we've got. We spoke about the noise, and Coop signing his contract helps. At the end of the window, we'll know Zion is here. We won't have any more speculation about that. There are positives to the window closing, but of course some of the last few days are unpredictable. You can't always control it. Indeed, and rumours from Germany, obviously, that I told you about the other day, about Vogelsammer maybe going back to Eintracht Braxhurst, or whatever they're called. But who may be coming in? Well, we have 3 candidates in clickbait number 1 from InsideFootball.com. Football.com. Millwall making progress on attacker swoop, but another club lurking. Interesting. I'm interested. On you. Let's read more. Millwall making progress for a late swoop for Hull City attacker Ryan Longman. But do they always have? We have to have players from Hull City with man in their surname. Honeyman, Longman. But another championship club are in the mix for the player, according to the Sunday Mirror. Oh, so this from Sunday, or they just put this up this week? I don't take the Sunday Mirror. I don't take any papers these days, really. Longman, 22, joined the Tigers permanently from Brighton after having a loan spell at the MKM Stadium. He is now of late interest to Millwall, with Gary Rowett's side keen on making room for another attacking player in their squad. Millwall are making good progress towards having their target before the transfer deadline. However, they are likely to face competition to do so. It is now claimed that another championship outfit are in the mix for a loan deal for Longman, who has still 2 years left on his contract for the Tigers. Millwall are looking for another promotion tilt this season after narrowly missing out on the playoffs, and the Lions hope that Longman's versatility on the pitch will aid them in campaign going forward. However, the jury's still out on where the attacker will end up before the transfer window slams shut. So Ryan Longman from Hull City, he was at Brighton. He's from the south. So mate, he's just gone up there. Maybe, well, he went there on loan and then they made it permanent. So he thought that he would have had an idea when he went up there on loan. I don't want to go here. Maybe he wants to come back now. I don't know. Pretty weird, but there you go. That might be one that's happening. So Ryan Longman, don't know much about him. I'm not going to bother looking him up until he actually signs. Inside clickbait number 2. Also from InsideFootball.com. Millwall looking for midfielder loan, but club favour Sale. Now this is an old favourite. You may recognise this name. Millwall are trying to sign Callum Styles, not Callum Sykes, Callum Styles from Barnsley on loan, but the Tigers want a cash offer to do business. So it kind of undermines the veracity of your article when you can't even get the guy's fucking name right. Am I right? Callum Styles from Barnsley on loan, but the Tigers want a cash offer to do business, according to journalist Alan Nixon. So this is the guy who was getting so much traffic on Twitter about football rumours that he decided to set up his own Patreon, and people now pay him for rumours. Gary Rowett is trying to add to his Millwall squad before the transfer window slams shut on Friday evening. He's keen on Barnsley man Styles, who was on loan at Millwall last term, giving Rowett the chance for an up-close look at him. Now Millwall want the midfielder back and are trying to convince Barnsley to agree to another loan deal. The Oakwell outfit, though, do not want to do business on those terms and would rather sell the Hungary international midfielder. Yeah, they tried. They would love to, and I think they would love to sell him for like 3 million. But no one's buying. Watford were linked to him, didn't buy him because I think the price is too high. They're the only place really where there's money is in the Premier League, and if a Premier League team ain't looking at your players, you're not going to get decent money for them. You're going to have to do a deal. So it looks like they don't want him to leave, but they want the money. However, it's claimed that Barnsley could soften their stance and ultimately accept a loan offer before the window closes. Styles, who came through the youth system at Burnley, but his professional team at Bury, saw his loan stint at Millwall interrupted by injury. He's been capped at international level by Hungary. So, yeah, I thought he was pretty decent when he was playing for us. He can pick out a pass. Got an eye for passing. Not bad, but where is he going to fit in the team? No idea. Maybe in the Duncan Watmore role if Watmore can't play all the time. On the left-hand side of that, the front three or whatever they are, but then you're going to have to drop a striker and play one up front again, and that's probably not really going to work. Yeah, so it looks like if this might be a last-minute thing, which is we've already done most of our business. So I don't want to be sitting there watching the transfer window ticker and waiting for a deal that's not going to come. So yeah, but Callum Styles coming back, maybe, possibly. But when, like I said, when the guy can't even get the guy's fucking name right, what are we talking about? Jake Davies, what are you talking about? Now, here's one from an actual newspaper. Does that mean it's better or worse? So I don't know these days. It's hard to tell, isn't it? All this fake news around. This is from the star.co.uk, the Sheffield Star, the local paper in Sheffield, obviously. We are being linked with John Buckley from Blackburn Rovers. Sheffield Wednesday, Sunderland and Millwall among clubs to show late interest in Blackburn Rovers midfielder. When I saw this headline, I thought, oh, it's that guy that we were linked with before, Lewis Travers. And then I clicked on the story. I was like, oh no, someone called John Buckley now. Kind of weird. I don't know what's going on. Obviously, I think Blackburn Rovers in a bit of trouble. Need to sell to get some money in. So maybe we're just picking through the team. So is there anything there that we can get? So Manchester-born Buckley has fallen down the pecking order under manager John Dahl Thomason in recent months, with the 23-year-old having dipped in and out of the Blackburn side before undertaking surgery on his medial knee ligament in March. Well, sounds great. Just right up our street. Let's sign him on a 3-year contract and then have him break down in agony as his knee explodes again. Sources suggest that several clubs in the Championship are keen on doing a late deal to sign a talented midfielder who, despite his tender age, has vast Championship experience, having played 116 times at the second tier. Sunderland, Millwall, Hull City and Aberdeen are among the clubs who have also expressed an interest in Blackburn in taking Buckley to on the stands. It is believed the potential loan deal is Wednesday's most likely course of action. Wednesday who? What? What? Oh, they're talking about someone else now. So, what? They've just switched to another story. They're talking about Sheffield Wednesday. Why are they talking about Wednesday? What? The 23-year-old scored 2 goals and grabbed an assist in Rovers' 8-0 EFL Cup thrashing of Harrogate Town on Wednesday evening, but the Star is told he's not due to travel with the Lancashire club to play their away clash at Plymouth Argyle this weekend, having played only 1 minute of Championship football under Thomason. Why? What was that? Why are they talking about loan deal is Wednesday's most like Wednesday? They mean Friday. The window closes on Friday. Again, here we go, another story, and they're getting massive detail wrong. confusing anyone who actually reads the story and not just looks at the headline. At the end of the day, it's about doing all the right things in training and in the games, Thomason said this week, admitting Buckley has been unlucky not to have featured more this season. He will have plenty of opportunities to train and play in games because I arrange games every week, so every player is up to speed. There's also sometimes about the balance on the bench. John knows exactly what I want from him. It's just about doing it. I'm not trying to get John out of bodybuilding, not at all. We need John as well. A Rovers Academy product, Buckley is under contract until 27. Jeez. So he's got four more years to go, having signed a 5-year deal in September last year. Then ended speculation over his future after having reportedly been of interest to Leeds United and Burnley. Whether... What are they talking about Wednesday? They're talking about Sheffield Wednesday. I guess because... Oh, they are talking about Sheffield Wednesday. There's Sheffield Wednesday are trying to sign him as well. Okay. Oh, I'm confused now. Yeah, okay. Does it say Sheffield Wednesday? It must say Sheffield Wednesday because oh yeah, it's Sheffield Wednesday. Ah, they were talking about Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah, I'm fucking confused as fuck now. But yeah, they were talking. So it is believed the potential loan deal is Sheffield Wednesday's most likely course of action. Obviously, if you're local, you understand when they say Wednesday, it means Sheffield Wednesday. I'm thinking they're talking about fucking the day Wednesday, not the team Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah, so this is a weird one. So you got this wonder kid. He's already played about 100 games in the league for them. His knee blows up in March, but he already signed a 5-year deal that's got 4 years left. Now they're trying to fuck him off. Well, we'll see. His knee's fucked, isn't it? His knee's probably fucked, and they know that, and they're trying to get him out. They're trying to pass him off to scam him off to someone else. And here old Millwall come calling. Oh yeah, we'll have him. We'll have him. Busted knee, you say? Oh yeah. Oh okay. We'll sign him. No problem. 3-year deal. Lovely jubbly. Loan first? No. We won't loan him first. We'll just sign him straight away and give him a 3-year deal. And then he's going to be in the injury room and not playing for us constantly, like many players that we've had before. Yeah, sounds a weird one, doesn't it? You give a guy a 5-year deal. He's only 22. He's played 100 games in the league. His knee blows up in March, and then in the summer you're trying to fuck him off. Weird as fuck. Weird. Well, that's football, isn't it? That's business. If you're busted, they don't give a fuck. They'll just kick you to the curb. Obviously they can't because they got a 4-year deal left on him, and then they've now got a player who's probably not up to the quality that they thought that he was when he signed a 5-year deal. He downgraded. We kind of had similar when we had Sadler. He had to retire. He just couldn't do it anymore. He was injured, kept trying to come back, and he's like, just had to give it up and took like the insurance money, I think. Well, I don't know who got the insurance money, him or Millwall. Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. So it might be one of these. He's not fucked enough that he can't play, but he can't play at the standard that he was. So he now has to drop down the leagues to be a professional footballer. And why would he when he's got 4 years left on the deal at Blackburn Rovers? Just sit there and take the money. Kind of sad, but you'll understand why he's doing that if he is like genuinely injured. Like his career is going to be short. Why would you leave and take less money? Hold them to the contract that they signed. So here we go. Moving on to non-transfer stuff. Southwarknews.co.uk. One of the best defenders in the Championship, Millwall boss, has his say on Jake Cooper's new deal. An open letter to fans. Lion supporters were relieved last week when, after weeks of speculation, fan favourite Cooper put pen to paper. Gary Rowett hailed Jake Cooper as one of the best defenders in the Championship after the 28-year-old signed a new long-term deal at Millwall. Cooper put pen to paper last week after much speculation about his future and reports linking him with a move away from Den. He also released an open letter to fans underlining his commitment to the club and his love for the Lions. Rowett ranks Cooper, who's been at Millwall since 2017, very highly and was not surprised to see the centre-back be so upfront with his supporters. He told the News at Den, "I think that's symptomatic of Coops, really, the way he's created that synergy with the club and the bond with the fans. Sometimes it's nice to hear that honesty and those feelings from a player. Players sign contracts up and down the country, some make comments, some don't. That's a personal choice, but I think it was nice of Jake to put his feelings out there to the fans. I presume the fans appreciate that honesty and commitment. We hoped they would sign. I spoke about it quite a lot during pre-season. I don't think speculation helps anyone in the end. And it's nice for him to put pen to paper. I thought you saw that with his performance against Stoke, a player who's grown in importance to the club over the years. And he's grown the consistency of his level. And I believe that genuinely he's one of the best defenders in the Championship. Probably the best at what he actually does. I thought he was magnificent at the weekend, and hopefully that's a sign of things to come now. He knows where his future lies. Indeed, it was like a switch had been flicked in his head, and he was on fire. He was on fire. So let's hope we can see more of that going into, I assume, for the next 3 years. Long-term deal. Obviously, Millwall don't release the length of the contracts, but long-term, I would say it's at least 4 years now. So tickets gone on sale to this game, away game. West Bromwich Albion. Millwall travel to West Bromwich Albion, the Sky Bet Championship on Saturday the 23rd of September, kick-off 3 p.m. and tickets will go on sale to season ticket holders from 9:30 a.m. on Thursday the 30th of August. So that was today. Have you got your ticket yet? Tickets will then go on sale to members from 9:30 a.m. on Monday the 4th of September. And remember, the 4th of September, you can only buy a ticket for away games. What would I say? You can only buy a ticket for away games on the up and up if you are a season ticket holder or a member. Obviously, there are others doing it, but you can only officially get a ticket for an away game if you are a season ticket holder or a member. And members can start buying it from 9:30 a.m. on Monday the 4th. So from this Monday, for season ticket holder, you've got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to buy a ticket. And then from Monday, it's season ticket holders. It's from Monday, it's members who get a go. We've got an allocation of 2009 tickets. So that's a pretty decent wedge of tickets. So we've gone straight in with 2,000. Normally we go initially 1,000. So it looks like this is all there is, I would say. It doesn't say initial allocation, it says allocation. So there you go. Coaches and all of that stuff. There's the details there. And there's the ticket prices there. So there you go. Now, moving on to another international call-up for Aidomo Emakhu, but just for the under-21s. Now, he recently made his debut for the under-21s. He was in the under-19s before that, and waiting to get in. And then you got the little summer tournament for the under-21s. I think it was in Austria, but they were playing like Kuwait and something. And had a bit of he came on as a sub, scored a goal, and had a bit of what would you say, a sad situation with racist abuse from the Kuwait, I think coaches or substitute bench. I'm not sure if it was directed at him or other players in the Irish squad, but the game had to be abandoned, and it all ended in a bit of a farce. So hopefully this is a bit more genteel, and the game actually finishes. This is a qualifier. This is a UEFA Under-21 Euro Championship qualifier. So Aidomo Emakhu has been called up to the Republic of Ireland's Under-21 squad for their September fixtures. The Green and White Army take on Turkey, San Marino in qualifying for the 2024 UEFA Under-21 Euro Championships in the space of 4 days over the international break. Any further call-ups, blah blah blah, you can find it on millwallfc.co.uk, which is where this story is from. It's the club's official website, and it's full of lots of good stuff. And they are selling the that's a good little graphic there. They're just stepping up the game with all the artwork and the graphics and stuff and the pictures of the Den at night. And they're trying to sell tickets for the midweek Rotherham game. Good luck with that. I'm pretty sure that's probably going to be one of the least attended games of the season. But Yeah, but that does look like a good poster to sell it. Now, here are the games. They may be televised somewhere. Highly unlikely. Might be on the internet somewhere. I think with games like this, you might be able to get them on like a betting account. You have like a £1 bet on it or something. You get to watch it. Republic of Ireland under 21s versus Turkey. That's on Friday, the 8th of September at 7:30, and it's Republic of Ireland versus San Marino Tuesday, the 12th of September. Kickoff 7:30 p.m. I assume they're both home games because it's worded like that. It's kind of weird to have two home games in a row, but I guess that's how it goes. They're under 21, so maybe that's how they do it. But yeah, there you go. So Aidomo Emakhu's called up to the under 21s, got a chance to show what he can do at that level, and then maybe push on to get with the big boys for Ireland and for Millwall. We're going to finish with this. We've got photos from the training session. They're doing these almost every week now. It's good to see. Obviously, with the transfer window coming up, interesting to see who is still around. Who's there? Gary Rowett and his team will be looking to build on last Saturday's 1-0 victory against Stoke City at the Den when they face Birmingham City this weekend. Early kickoff. Club photographer Brian Tonks was on hand to capture the hard work at the training ground this Thursday ahead of the trip to the Midlands. And there's Gary Rowett there with a tattoo on his ankle there. What is that? The sun? Is that the Statue of Liberty? I don't know. What is he doing? He's wearing golf shoes as well. Are they golf shoes? Very interesting what you see in the pictures, isn't it? So it looks like Billy Mitchell there and Vogelsama. Kind of hard to tell them apart unless they live their back to you. Aidomo Emakhu and Romain Esse. Again, Emakhu and Fleming. Fleming's still there. McNamara and looks like Paul Robinson. Is he playing as well? Where's Harding? So yeah, this was in the rain on Thursday. Duncan Watmore there. That's a very interesting moment they pictured there. Very interesting. Bradshaw there behind it. And again, Watmore. He does make these very interesting faces when he runs, doesn't he? Very interesting faces. Saville, Cooper, Adam Barrett there, and Vogelsama. So some of the players have got pink wristbands on. Some of them. Oh, what is that about? Is that like a team thing? It's like pink wristband versus non-pink wristband. Then some of them have got bibs on anyway. Very interesting. Maybe that's a charity thing, and some of them haven't bought the charity thing yet. Don't know about it. So some of them have got wristbands on, some ain't. Maybe that's to get into the training ground. Maybe we've got all these new people turning up at the training ground. All these players and whatnot that they don't even know the security. You need a wristband to get in. I don't know. Kind of weird. But yeah, interesting stuff. So there's the pictures from the training ahead of this weekend's game, which is an early kickoff. Come back tomorrow and watch the video of the preview that I make about that game. Or not. Up to you. I don't mind. And on that note, thank you for watching and goodbye.